This is Dark Dimension 4, node number 6, aka Global 3. We're going to be jumping back into battle here. Now, for those who probably weren't with me yet, because this is on a live stream, I have done 4 really terrible attacks. The first one was okay, and the rest weren't so good. We're technically on wave 2, so you guys might be seeing this ahead of my normal videos, where I have already done these other attacks, but, you know, I release my videos in a different order than my live stream, of course, because it's live. So you're seeing this a bit ahead of into the future. So we're going to jump back into here, and I'm going to have this video of the first 3 attacks out over the next couple of days anyways, if you guys want to catch that. And the first wave of node number 6, it is pretty rough. I think the second wave is even rougher though. So we're going back in here with the foursome here of Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, Ghost, and Sabretooth. So yeah, Sabretooth doesn't really do too much. He's kind of like a meatbag there with maybe like 300k health just to soak up a little extra damage. My alliance is 65 million, we're in gold 4, constantly getting punch-ups in the... Yeah, well, it's really rough, you know, war... I'm not going to talk about too much on war in this segment here, but alliance war is really rough. Sometimes on the matchmaking is not very nice, so my condolences to you for that. I've definitely seen these kind of egregious matchups, and it's not very nice. Gear 15 Shield Trooper. Yep, some people have definitely done that. But it's not very good. Agent Coulson from this wave will always perform his special ability. Spider-Man Miles will always perform his ultimate ability. So I managed to do a little bit damage on here. It's a really tough wave. This is a really tough wave. Symbiote Spider-Man makes for a very good clone, but I'm finding, and this is interesting, so I just want to point out, I actually had Symbiote Spider-Man, Miles, and regular Spider-Man down the same amount of hit points that these guys did. And they're back up to full health. So I think this is in relation to their passive, that in and out of battle, it gives them a 20 to 30%, whatever it is, Hero Spider-Verse health boost or something like that. And I think it's impacting Dark Dimension so that if you don't damage them over a certain threshold, that they keep coming back with full health. And I think that's a load of crap, because I think Rhino used to have something similar like this in Dark Dimension 3, I'm pretty sure, and they fixed it, I think. I forget which node this was. I believe this was in Global for Rhino. But it looks like this is happening again here with Symbiote Spider-Man triggering their passive on the others, because they're still at full health. And if you watch my video from the time before, they definitely had less hit points than that, so this is really annoying. Do I have a planned 5th character for my team? Well, not for Global, no, because I did have 5 characters. That's what you need to get into Dark Dimension 4. 2 of them are Cosmic, which I can't use now, so yeah. Not yet, no. Maybe for the second run. Now, this is a bit of a problem. I was originally intending on getting Nick Fury down first. I think that, and then Coulson second, and then trying to take Symbiote Spider-Man as a clone. But we'll see how this goes. It's a lot of damage on this wave, and it's really hard, and having Ghost slowed, that's not really nice either. Not that it made a huge amount of difference, it seems here. Let's try to knock back Symbiote Spider-Man's cool turn bar a little bit here. This is a really, really hard wave. I'm having a hard time with this. The damage is very slow moving. And that didn't chain the way I wanted it to. So... 2 turns defense down when I can't cleanse. That's not very nice either. I think we're still a couple ability energy away from Sinister's clone, so I don't know if this run here is going to go very well. I do have some dark energy. I might be able to do a second run here, actually, on live stream here for you guys. But I'm not... You see, Baron Zemo's already getting his butt kicked here. I think we're just going to have to take this on the chin here. And basically, probably one of my worst runs to date. But at least we'll have the ability... You know what? I should have healed, maybe. You know what? Let's redo this. So we're going to redo this one more time. I'm going to heal because with Sinister, because I forget that Sinister does get 3 ability energy on spawn. So we're going to redo this one more time. And then I think we're going to do a second run with my dark energy that I have saved. I should be able to revive 2 characters and then use power cores for the others to get a second run in today. Yeah, this is a really, really challenging wave, and apparently there's some people who can one-shot this node, but I find that very hard to do, and yeah, this is not... You really need to have, like, the 0.5% RNG to happen, you know, the best possible situations, the best clones, you know, and keeping everyone alive. It's just, even with my Ghost, it's a lot of damage to take here, and I know Sabretooth doesn't really contribute a lot to this, so I could have had some better characters. A proper tank would have been nice, actually. Still really annoyed by this sort of Symbiote Spider-Man passive bullcrap, but it is what it is, I guess. And we're really far away from Ghost Ultimate, unfortunately. But let's try and knock back Symbiote Spider-Man's turn bar again. Who's my favorite character? Who's my favorite character in what? In Marvel Strike Force or in Marvel? And that just chained the exact same way the second time around. Oh my god. What's my point total in Blitz so far? Not all that good. It's, I don't know, I don't remember. This is that low. Yeah, I'm going for the 55 shards. I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some... I've had a couple of people ask the same thing. I'm wondering if there's like bots in my chat, which would be surprising, but okay. Anyways, in Strike Force, and everyone's just dead already. I pay it. I kind of go away for a second, and then everyone's dead. So, oh boy, we're just gonna save our cooldowns at this point. It's over, and then the Nick Fury summons really are just a pain in the ass as well. And then they're healing. Ah, god. See, I'm really frustrated. No. See, that Nick Fury special there is just going to heal them and the shield minions. There's a lot of unnatural healing going on in this node. Between Nick Fury's special and the Spider-Verse passives, it's just really frustrating. Let me put it that way, to put it mildly. Favorite character in Strike Force? Thanos. I don't. To be honest, none of the characters that are my favorite in Marvel are in Marvel Strike Force yet, so I can't really answer that question truthfully. But sorry, maybe one day. Well, maybe one day we will. Honestly, I don't even know what I hope to achieve in this wave. I'm not sure if I can really get anything better. Really unhappy. Maybe we need to start the chain at Miles with Sabretooth and it'll go around that way rather than end at Miles. I don't know. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, there's just, even with offense down, they hit really hard. Like, this is really, really tough here. And of course, they're disrupted, so Sabretooth didn't get any offense up. Favorite character in the comics? I'm pretty sure I already answered this as well. I said Apocalypse. Apocalypse is one of my favorite characters that I hope comes to the game. I do feel like I'm repeating myself a couple of times here on livestream today for some reason. Am I close to having 4 characters for Cosmic? No. And look, they're dead again already. God. I'm really angry with this. Well, they're gonna special again. I don't think there's anything avoiding that. I don't think I can get away from this. So this is like a real crapshoot run. I don't think I could have done that any differently. I'm going to be taking up Minerva and Proxima as my other 2 characters for Cosmic. I don't even think I did positive damage there. I think it says 1.1 million damage, but I'm pretty sure it went backwards for enemy health on this wave, so... Right. Well, let's... Actually, we only have enough for one, but hey, let's do it anyways, I guess. This is ridiculous. Dark Dimension for node number 6 can kiss my ass, because this is really being a super pain in the ass. Yeah. No, it's fine, Strider. I just I'm seeing it's just weird, because I guess this is the first stream where everyone's asked the same question over and over again. That's all. It's nothing against you or anyone. It's just some mild frustration here with Dark Dimension 4. I really don't seem to be doing much progress on this node, and Nick Fury is healing a crap ton of healing on these other shield characters. Luckily Nick Fury doesn't actually heal Agent Coulson, so I'm glad for that, but this seems to be quite challenging in terms of that everything else. Finished Dark Dimension 4 Cosmic, and Hela is a must. Well, congratulations that you're done through Node 9, then you're on your way to getting Dr. Doom, so congratulations yourself. Again, I don't really know. We don't have a lot of cooldowns, and this is kind of the most important thing here. And I think that this is just really, really, really rough. I just don't remember having this hard of a time on any other node. If you check the if you check all the footage of all my, and I finally have a clone here, and Ghost is dead. When did Ghost die? Like, there's no point. I'm gonna have to redo this. When did Ghost die? Clearly, I'm not paying attention to my own runs. I'm wasting 150 cores on this, and clearly, I need to pay more attention to my run. Super frustrating. Every other node up till now has been quite, I wouldn't say easy, but it was a lot more manageable, and I'm having a hell of a time right now on this node, and it's not a lot of fun. God. I don't know, maybe I need to watch someone else's video on this wave, and maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it's my characters. I'm struggling, to say the least. The first wave wasn't that bad, I guess because there was no healers. And, like I said, the Spider-Verse characters are healing without actually healing. So that's a bit of a problem here. I think we need to get Nick Fury down, because if we don't get Nick Fury down, it's gonna go to crap. We did get a vulnerability there, for what it's worth. Can we get a slow? I would have preferred to get a slow on Nick Fury there. Oh god. Okay, we're still alive for now. Can we get the clone? The defense down really is not helping. Favorite movie is Avengers, because without the Avengers we wouldn't have all this MCU and Marvel Strike Force stuff. Let's get this clone in. Okay, so this might be okay. Ideally, I'd really like Symbiote Spider-Man to have his ult, and then I could slow them all. But I don't even see. Ghost is dead already. I don't know, guys. Really frustrated here. Like, my clone does nothing because nobody can survive long enough. I don't know what to do. I'm actually genuinely at a loss for the first time in ever. I don't know how to proceed necessarily with this, with what I have. I haven't seen a roadblock like this since, like, Double Fist. Dark Dimension 3 node 7. No, the cloning Fury doesn't give me a heal because he only heals himself, I think, and other shield minions. It doesn't. It's not going to heal the rest of my guys. I would get a defense up, but I don't think he can do that on the first turn. It's the second turn, so I would have to survive long enough to get that far, and I don't even get that far with the defense downs. With Symbiote Spider-Man and Ghost Offense down. You know, Ghost Offense down doesn't seem like it's even doing anything, frankly. You know, it's landing, right? Because it just doesn't seem like it's doing anything. At least Baron Zemo is cleaning up some of these starting buffs. You know what? That's a good idea. If this goes really poorly again, what we could do is we could do 3 people on this side, and then put Ghost up on this other end here by herself or something, because we need to keep her alive probably as long as possible. I don't like the fact that she got slowed, but it doesn't seem to matter too much here. Can we get a slow? There we go. We got a slow on Nick Fury instead. It's just there's so much damage going around. Even with offense down, it doesn't even matter. But I think... Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go and rechange. I'm gonna delete one of my save squads and then create a new one just for this. So my apologies, guys, for having to do this. This seems to be perhaps I should have done this a while ago. And we're gonna go into our save squads here, and we're gonna dump whatever this is, and we're gonna create one here with my global characters. Zemo, Sabretooth, Phoenix, because it doesn't matter, Sinister, and Ghost. So if we save this over here, then we load that back in over here, and this should be how I want it, right? Let's reload this one here. Okay, so this is probably how it should have been to begin with. So when it turned, I don't know why. I don't know why it took me this long to make it. But if we get hit by it, because what was the big problem was Spider-Man, OG Spider-Man's defense down. So if we can get OG Spider-Man defense down to hit only Ghost, and Ghost dodges it, I think we might be okay. So this is going to be an RNG crapshoot to the max. We're going to have to play this over till we get this to happen. Unless I already missed it, but I'm pretty sure he did that on this round. So if we can get that set up, that way the rest of my characters won't have defense down, and they should live longer. That's the hope. So yeah, I mean, I've had a good time with Dark Dimension 4 up to now, and now it's starting to get really frustrating. I don't know if it's just this wave 2, and you know, we still have 38 more 30 more enemies after this wave. But yeah, not fun, guys. Not fun at all. So I took that was a lot of damage. And okay, well, didn't even get that far. I feel like Ghost is being unfairly targeted, just like when Minerva used to get unfairly targeted in other modes. Maybe that's just me. And I'm sure this isn't fun for you guys to watch, watching me get frustrated and wanting to, you know, rip my hair off and probably swear and all that kind of stuff, because that's how I'm feeling right now. This is very frustrating. Very, 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 very frustrating. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a better last 30 minutes than I am. This is like yeah, like I said, I haven't really had this problem since Dark Dimension 3 Node 8. That's a good one, actually. That's not a good one, but that's Falcon, what I call the Falcon trap, with Falcon's special, the turn bar stuff. Like, that's really annoying too. Okay, okay, come on, come on. Okay, we're still alive. We got slow and a defense down. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Ideally, I wanted the defense down to hit Ghost and she dodge. I'm gonna carry... Okay, so again, unfortunately, just Nick Fury isn't gonna provide the most support here. You know, I want to... If I can get to Symbiote Spider-Man round level... And that was a bad spot for him to come in on. He could have came in anywhere, and he decided to land there. That was just awful. Okay. If we can get to his second turn, then he can stun somebody, and then he... Oh, okay, well, it resisted, but now he's slowed. So Symbiote Spider-Man has his ultimate up, it seems, so that's not good either. I'm gonna let this play out, but Symbiote Spider-Man is... Nope. 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 That didn't work. So something happened there. I am not having a thrilling time. I might have to come back to this. I don't think I've ever been this frustrated in anything. Actually, even Dark Dimension 3 didn't frustrate me this much. This live stream is just going to be me doing Dark Dimension this one attempt until I get the right RNG. So Symbiote Spider-Man seems to be one turn pretty close to his ultimate, so maybe I need to knock back his turn bar and try to get a slow on him with Ghost rather than Nick Fury. So I'm gonna try and get the crit there on Symbiote Spider-Man. That's what I wanted to do, and maybe we can knock some turn bar back with Ghost. We actually dodged twice there. That's really nice. Can we do that? No, I was hoping to get a slow. Okay, that didn't... I wanted to knock Symbiote Spider-Man's turn bar a little bit. Nobody slows though, right? I mean, slow is super important. I can't tell you how important slow is. If Symbiote Spider-Man could get the clone, could get to his ultimate, we might be somewhere. And if I could stun somebody... that didn't really go where I wanted it to either. Okay, we have the ability block. So, if we can land ability block here... Yeah, okay, come on, slow. How many slows? 1, 2, 3 slows. Could have been more. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I'm afraid to do anything, because this is probably the best set of RNG we've had. Baron Zemo got his move off. I'm okay with that. Ah, Sabretooth. This is probably the best RNG maybe we've had so far. Come on. Oh, and Ghost died. And Symbiote Spider-Man slowed. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was actually going really well, I think. But the problem is maybe we shouldn't be focused. I don't know. I'm having a meltdown. I need to avoid Symbiote Spider-Man's ultimate. Symbiote Spider-Man's ultimate needs to be avoided, but I'm trying to focus damage on Nick Fury. Why can't I get to... Who's slowing my characters? Is that Agent Coulson? Why am I... Slow is bad. Slow, bad. Slow, bad. Slow, bad. On me and them. Who is slowing my characters, other than Shield Security? Okay, we got a crit. We got a slow. See, I want Nick Fury to take the damage. Nick Fury needs to be the one taking most of the damage here. Otherwise, I'm not making any progress, really. So... And Loki's back, by the way, so... he was out for a walk for a little while, so he might end up getting a bit hyper. Okay, so here's the question. Would cloning Nick Fury make any difference at all? I could summon some minions, and they would absorb... I don't know, some chain attacks, maybe? But... is that going to make any difference? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could try... that was actually a better spot for Symbiote Spider-Man than any other time I've ever summoned him. Okay. Did that land? Okay, we got 2 turns of slow on Symbiote Spider-Man for what it's worth. Baron Zemo never seems to stay alive long enough. And Ghost isn't dodging... See? And then things fall apart when Ghost dies. I don't know how to... oh my god. It's not even worth... I don't think that's worth continuing. I'll try Nick Fury. Ghost does have low HP. Looks like Loki's got the zoomies. He's running around the house here. Running around the floor behind me. Hopefully he doesn't eat my green screen. He likes chewing on my green screen. You're right. You're definitely right. Sabretooth really isn't adding much there, so that's probably my fault there, and I'm kind of running this at a disadvantage. But I'm finding myself just struggling to even getting damage out. You know, like other than Ghost Drain. But it feels like for every time Ghost gets a drain on her ultimate, Nick Fury gets a special and just heals back all the hit points that I've already done. So I'm not really getting a lot of net positive damage here, and this is the frustrating part. Like I've probably been at this for like the last half hour, which is probably more than I've ever done on a Dark Dimension run with minimal progress. So, and that didn't crit, so I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference. Maybe, you know, like I'm willing to try to summon Nick Fury, see if it makes a difference at all. We'll try. Kind of landed in a weird spot. And actually, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. I can actually do that now right away if I wanted to. Maybe. You know, hey, we're gonna apparently get 2 turns of defense up and slow, or speed. Maybe I might survive long enough to get somewhere. Okay, we really need to ability block Symbiote Spider-Man. We need to stop him from doing that ultimate move. But unfortunately, actually, we got to 4 chains. That's actually not too bad. And let's try and get the double basic there. I actually think we're doing better. So maybe I apologize to whoever said to clone not to clone Nick Fury, or sorry, to clone Nick Fury. Oh no, we lost our buffs. Coulson just screwed our buffs. Okay, but we're still alive somehow here, and we need to we need to get more damage on Nick Fury somehow, while knocking back Symbiote Spider-Man, I think. Who is the weakest? It's not Ghost. It's actually Sinister. So the question is, do I do it or do I save it? She's probably gonna die. So here's what we could do, though. We could apply stun on... Okay, that was dumb. That landed, though. Hey, we got some turn bar back. Oh, Nick Fury's gone. And everyone... Okay, so... No, the stun is only if they have slow. So it wouldn't have worked on Miles. I don't think he had slow. The question is this worth it to save? I think this is probably the best I'm ever going to get. Actually, we have the ult. Wow. Okay, so maybe we might be able to... I think this might be the best damage that I've done this run. I think I'm going to hold this one. You know what? Okay. Nick Fury's in the red. Hopefully he might stay that way. And he wasted a summon, actually. That's fine. I got a Ghost Ultimate off, I guess. Oh my god, that was a frustrating mess. I think I did positive damage. I'm pretty sure I was at like 53 or 54 million or something like that, and I definitely did a little bit. Not a lot, but this is, yeah. I'm visibly upset over this. This was not fun. This is quite possibly the longest Dark Dimension 4 node run I have ever done. Which is going to turn into a video at some point for those people who weren't on here. But I don't. This is probably at least 40 minutes that I spent on this one node. And, you know, not that I want people to watch all of this, you know, again, for those who are here. But it's just, it's rough. And I'm scared about the third. Let's look really quick. I don't think there's any more healers on here on the list. Crystal's down. So Crystal was a healer from the first wave, which I killed. And there was some Black Bolt, some Inhumans, so I killed Crystal. There's a Nick Fury. That's the Nick Fury we're currently on. I don't see any healers. So I think that if we can get through this wave, the rest of them will be a lot easier. And I won't be like this. If we can get Nick Fury down, I think we can start doing positive damage. I don't even care about heal block, you know, because as long as there's no healing, then that means that I can get some positive damage in, and that means that at least I'm going in the right direction, you know, for better or for worse. Right now, it was a massive mess. We need to get Nick Fury down. That's what I want to do in the next run, and if we can get Nick Fury down, we can slowly whittle away everyone else, and then eventually we'll hopefully get through this. So thanks everyone for the patience. This was like a complete mess. Clearly, maybe I should have just, you know, clone Nick Fury from the start. Maybe it was some good RNG, maybe a combination of both. You know, where they landed when they got summoned, I don't know. But we got through it a little bit. We didn't get through it, but we did some damage, so that was some rough times, and I'm never doing that again. At least when I run through it the second time around, and I hope for you guys as well, you know, when you get to Dark Dimension 4, don't go the way that everyone else has been doing it. You know, make sure that you take up characters that are genuinely good. And Sabretooth, you know, he is not he's probably like top 5 worst characters you want to bring into Dark Dimension 4, but he was really cheap, and it made it so that I didn't have to wait too much to go into Dark Dimension 4 Global. So, yeah, when you guys are going through it, though, make sure that you actually have a solid 4th character. You know, anyone, really, that could have just added to that. You know, I'm thinking even Emma Frost would have made a huge difference if you could have managed that, but in terms of Global, like, other characters I would have rather had instead of Sabretooth, you know, a tank probably would have made a huge difference. Even, like, a Strife, tier 15, probably would have made a huge difference. And Emma Frost, of course, who's up here. So Emma Frost or Strife probably would have been someone that I would have liked to take in to Dark Dimension 4, and who I plan to take in probably for the second run if I can. You know, that would have made a crazy amount of difference, because like I said, slow is king. And I say this all the time. For Dark Dimension and these kind of related modes, slow is king. So Emma Frost being able to slow everyone fairly frequently too, actually, every 3 turns, you know, is really, really good. So I'll probably be finished Global anyways, but it's not going to be a big deal. But for my second run, I'll definitely consider that. And I think having a tank, something to keep the damage away from Ghosts for a little while, would have made a huge difference too. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So just don't make the same mistake that other people have done. If you're not in Dark Dimension 4 now, make sure that you take up characters that are credible, characters that you want to bring in, you know. Sabretooth was a means to an end. That's it. You know, the fact that I G15 Sabretooth was embarrassing, to some degree. You know, I only have 4 red stars, so it's not crazy. You know, I'm not like 5 or higher. But it's a means to an end, and that's it. I actually put a T4 into his feral healing just for a little bit of extra healing and the assist thing. A little bit of extra damage, since I'm having to use them anyways. But otherwise, yeah,